again, friends. Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to May I Scrap Lift You month-long hop. So I will be popping in and out. Mostly I'm trying to get as many as I can, but with other commitments, and obviously I can't scrap lift the list every day. But this is day 2, and we are scrap lifting Life with Evie. And she is on Instagram. So if you've seen right there, I have her beautiful layout. I also grabbed my Spiegel Mom's Scraps bag that I had ordered. And I keep all my non-kitted items in there that are new, that don't go necessarily with the collection I have. So I did pull out some of the Some Assemblage required wood veneer pieces. It's a little bee and a little honeycomb. And I am using my Hip Kit Club from March and my punch right there to punch out all those flowers so I can create that fabulous layered bottom half of flowers like she did. This layout really caught my eye just because of all of the flowers on the bottom, and I have decided to use this sheet as my background. Now the March Hip Kit Clubs are all exclusive items, so that is the only place that you can get these materials that I'm using. I am going to go ahead and use the branding strip right there to basically do 1/3, 2/3, and I'm going to run that down, and you're going to see I make a mistake and get it all sideways and actually kind of rip my page, but that's okay. Off screen, obviously, I went ahead and all of the scrap pieces that I had from other layouts that I had been creating using this kit, I went ahead and punched out, so I have all kinds of fun colors to go with it. Yeah, a lot of fun creating this layout. This is not something that I would have normally done outside of the scrap lift. That's what I love, like our sketch challenges and our scrap lifts. It's a lot of fun because you get to do things that you normally wouldn't have done. So as you can see there, I've got all of my flowers punched out, and I'm trying desperately, you guys, not to knock that little container because that could have been a mess. I'm going to go ahead and scrap these 2 pictures of my fabulous Pupperoo bee. The March kit was very spring and Easter filled. And you guys, if you've seen my channel a couple weeks ago, I was trying to use up all my Easter collections because we just don't have Easter celebrations, and I don't take a lot of pictures. This year the pictures I got were of my dog like this. So she's an Easter bunny. She's the Beaster bunny, and she loves Snapchats, not gonna lie. So I am going to use the remaining part of my the pieces that I punched out and do a whole bunch of seriously wonky layers, torn, half covered, half ripped, all just, behind my photo to make my 2 photos to make one big fabulous little cluster. I even left the zip strips on them and used that as part as well. Excuse my head. And I'm just tearing it. It's not, it doesn't even peek out on all the sides, and I'm cool with it. I was just making a big messy cluster right there. So while I'm doing all this and getting layered up, I do want to remind you that today is a hop, and we will be playing all month long. So in the description box listed down below will be the lovelies that are playing along, and everyone who had scrap lifted Life with Evie. I think it's Evie, and if I am pronouncing that wrong, I do apologize. The lovely, fabulous Crystal Barrett over at Pineapple Papers put the list together and started this, and we all wanted to play along. So I'm going to go ahead. There's my Some Assemblage required. Give it a thumbs up because those are super thick, you guys. These are the most fabulous chipboard pieces I've ever got. MK, you knocked this one out of the park. So yeah, they are gorgeous, and I love the little honeycomb. I just got them, you guys, because they're bees, and we all know that the majority of my layouts that I scrapbook are of the Beaster bunny there, and I always try to put a bee on there somewhere. So yeah, knocked that one out. I didn't have to find anything else. I really did love that. All right, so right here I'm going to just take my cute little Mickey Mouse pin Soul. I'm totally getting into Disney mode, you guys, because we're going there in a couple months and I'm ready. So I just mark out the spot that I'm going to have my photo cluster, so that I don't cover it with the flowers, because I didn't really want to punch out any more flowers. That punch is from Stampin' Up, and it needs like WD-40 or something, because it's really hard to punch and my hands started to hurt. So I was going to make this work. And I am just going to start splattering these around the page down there, because I'm trying to fill it in. Now there are some gaps that I ended up leaving, and that was just because I ran out of flowers. I do try to come in later and fill those, but yeah, I just didn't want the same color to like touch. That was like really my goal, and I'm not even sure by the end if I fulfilled that or not. I just tried to keep it pretty light and airy, and yeah, I really love these little flowers, and they're all like, it's all springy colors, right? So it's a really pretty layout for my dog. Oh, yes. So, as it's May 2nd, how is everybody, well, I mean, by the time you see this, how's everybody been doing with the National Scrapbook Weekend? Did you have a chance to pop on over to all the fabulous pages and see what they had going on? I know that I am doing the voiceover before the weekend begins, but I know I will be participating and playing along over at Rediscover Your Stash with Sarah Scraps. I will be playing along at Confessions of a Paper Addict, as it was released yesterday that I am a member of the design team, so I'm super excited. So you guys will be seeing so many fun cut file layouts coming up for the month of May. I'm also the guest designer over at Scrapbook Your Joy. There has just been so many fun things that have happened to me this last week. Literally, I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm so appreciative, and just, I love you guys. And there's just and I have, more news to come, but I can't release that yet because I'm voicing over and I don't know when some other stuff will get released. But yeah, so stay tuned for the fun Buenos Dias collection by Obed Marshall that I received from Scrapbook Your Joy. And if you have not purchased that yet, head on over to the Scrapbook Your Joy shop and get that. Also, all the fun cut files. If you like to use cut files, Virginia has a large variety of things that you can choose from very intricate, detailed, fussy cutting and paper gluing heaven, or nightmare for some, to very, very simple ones that you will see me use the majority of, because the intricate ones I am still working at my courage to complete. I am still very new to cut files, and to have the opportunity to be on the design team for Confessions of a Paper Addict is an honor. And I have already started to get some of her cut files, and yeah, I am like thumbs up, right? Because I've done several, and I can't remember what will have been live by the time this goes. I think the one I did yesterday was a beautiful, was it Chasing Stars? Was it? It was Catching Stars, and yes, that was easy. It was just one big star and a couple little stars. Also, I did a live last night for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I used the messy stars too. Like, I'm on a star kick right now, you guys. So yeah, go ahead and check all that out. I am also, for one of my mixed media frenzy layouts, I had die cut a whole bunch of these leaves, so I just saved them, and I'm going to pop them in and around just to give, because Edie did have several leaves in with her flowers, so I'm going to try to fill those gaps. I did take my big bulk half gems, grabbed a whole bunch of the small yellow ones, and popped them in just to the big flowers to give them some centers and a little bling down there at the bottom of the page. But yeah, so when you get done watching my video, please don't forget to go down in the description box below and hop along and see what all the other lovely creatives made and what they scrap lift for our May I Scrap Lift You series. This is a fun series. I've never played along with this one before, but this is super fun and I'm super excited to be a part of this. So thank you, Crystal, for putting this together. This has been a lot of fun to go through like all of everyone's Instagram accounts and then just try to find what I do is I go and I try to find something that's completely different from my norm, and that was air quotations, so that it's something that you can tell I scrap lifted from someone else, and so I can always give them a little heads up. And if you're not a follower of Life with Evie, go ahead and go on Instagram and find her. I have been using these Hampton Arts words, title words, whatever you want to call them, word phrases that I picked up at Peachy Cheap not too long ago, and super simple. And it does make a bold pop to this page, and that just obviously it says hello for those of you who can't read, but I think you all can. Just a little joke. I do get that on there, and I stick it half on the picture and then half on the page. And the Hip Kit Club also comes with these very fun letters. The small ones are a pale pink ombre, and I'm going to spell out pretty. And then the larger ones are a darker pink ombre, and I put Hello Pretty Bee, I think, or Pretty Girl. Hello Pretty Girl, and that's the title for my page. I've been watching a YouTuber who is like planner, and I always like to watch the girls and guys decorate your planners because it's not my thing. I mean, I wish it was my thing, but I just don't do it. And she was using tweezers to lay stuff down, and I was like, oh, you are genius. So yeah, so I was just using that to get that lined up. Sorry about my fabulous ponytail craziness. Oh yeah, that was good recording, good video. So yeah, get my title on. And then I did go through the ephemera packs that came with it and pulled out all the very spring Easter ephemera and die cuts so that I could pop them on this layout, because then I don't have to try to save them forever or try to use them up or just put them in my stash. This one right here is really cute, and it's just hanging with my peeps, and it's a whole bunch of chickens. Like little peepers. So I do stick that up underneath there, and I will cover those 3 little chickies that I covered up by tucking it under. And I'm just going to pop some of these eggs on, half on foam, half not, and I get all these bunnies on here. I get actually almost everything that I pulled out on here. So I just, got all of this down, and I realized that I had put the rabbit's ear in my dog's lipsticked mouth, which she is not wearing lipstick. That is a Snapchat filter, and she is like my best model ever. So yeah, I am just getting this all down. I'm going to stick a little bunny up here at the top, trying to spread those 3 around. Let's see, that little egg, the little basket there says Happy Spring, and I do put a couple other spring words on there, but I'm cool with it. I do get some of these acetate pieces on, just because they're fun, they're cute, and they're in my kit, and I do want to use it up because this is also another one of the kits that I'm trying to work my way through. I did get one big kit from the Hip Kit Club. I got March and April's together because they're exclusives. They were having just a smattering of... I'm not bald either, you guys. I'm sorry about my big part right there. I had just got out of the shower. Anyway, so I'm going to use some liquid glue and pop in a couple of these things. My video is quickly coming to an end. You no longer have to listen to me ramble. Don't forget to check out all the other peeps playing along. Give me a thumbs up if you liked my video. Click that subscribe button if you have not already. And don't forget, tomorrow starts the next week of my beginner's guide to mixed media classes. So I'd love to see you guys play along there. Here are some close-ups, and I will see you guys later. Bye.